Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. How are we doing? I hope we're doing great. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Logistics, it's Christmas season, and I had to help some people get their products who couldn't really get their product by themselves. They needed a little, some people are not so techy, so you had to guide them a bit. All right, so we're all highly welcome. Today, we're starting the series of our end of year evaluation, review, and beginning of next year, planning. That's what we're starting today. So we all know that on Thursdays, we have our live videos broadcast on our financial health. Okay, and you all know that all the 8 dimensions of health are interrelated, interwoven. All right, so let's share before we go to look at the 7 dimensions to review 2023 for a better 2024. And I will give us the number 8 dimension, which is new beginning. And then we're also going to look at some of the things we're going to do when we start our everyday review and planning for next year. We look at some of the things we're going to look at. It's going to be a wonderful end of year. And I want to prophesy into your life and into my life that the God of one day will visit me. The God of one day will visit you. All the things you thought you have not achieved in 2023, the God of one day, he that made a nation in one day, that can give back to a nation in one day, that God of one day, God of signs and wonders, will meet you and meet me at the point of our needs, and we will end 2023 in a bang. Hallelujah. All right, so let's share. Let's go ahead and invite others to join us this evening so that we'll be able to, have this discussion. It's a very, very important discussion. Today is 21st. Today is 21st. Am I right? Let me check. I don't even know. Dates. Yeah, today is 21st. So we're going to actually start from 21st today. And then by the time we enter next week, we start our daily evaluation, maybe like 10-15 minutes, because some of us would have started our retreats that will retreat into 2024, and some of us would have started writing down our goals, praying them, confession, all those pronunciations and all the things we need to do. We're going to go through them one by one this year. So we are all highly welcome. Let's share. Let's just share so that others can join us. Share to your friends, share to your family members, share to your children, because this end of year, Thursdays, and then every day that we will start is not necessarily for middle-aged women or middle-aged men. It's for everyone. It's actually for everyone, because it's a time we look inwards and find out what we need to do. We look inwards and know, because knowledge is power, and know what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it. You find out that your year will end very well, absolutely well. You find out that you are going to end and begin the year with a very good, good plan, good focus, good direction that will push you forward and make you a greater person that you were in 2023. So let's share. I'm almost there. Okay, share to the groups you belong, WhatsApp groups. Just click on that share. If you just click on that share, it will bring out whether you want to share on your WhatsApp group, whether you want to share on your Facebook group, whether you want to share to some friends individually, whichever one. I'm sharing on all the groups that I have access to, and so that they can actually join us this evening, because it's a wonderful time for us to have in this discussion. Is absolutely very, very important. And I want to start by saying no regrets. Hello, that if you have life, you came up to 21st of December 2023, no regrets. No regrets. That you are alive and you're viewing me and we are talking and we're discussing together today is enough for you to give glory to God. So no matter what came with 2023, it's something we are not supposed to be sad about. It's something that we are supposed to be scientific about. You know, every human being is a politician, and every human being is also a scientist. Anytime you're trying things you've not tried before, you're researching, okay? You're a scientist. So all the scientists in the house, how are you? If you join me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to every one of us, okay? If you join me live, you can greet. Whether you want to share your WhatsApp, so I can welcome you to this evening. Hello, Monica. How are you? Hello, Sarah. How are you? Sarah, Monica, Yusuf, Babatunde, Lily. Okay. Sarah, thank you for that love. It's coming on time, and I'm taking it, and I'm taking the roles. I'm really taking it. I'm gonna rock it this year, okay? Because it's absolutely very important and very great. Hello, Lily. Good evening. Very good. Thank you. You know, it's absolutely important for us to know that the end of year review summary that we do, which companies we call annual review. Okay, every company, Sarah is laughing. Every company will call it annual review, okay? It happens for us as individuals, for us as family. If you have an organized family, you're supposed to also have this review as a family. If you have your own personal company, you're supposed to also have this review as your personal company, and make sure that you are going ahead and doing what you're supposed to do, okay? In fact, it's not just about a big company, it's about every individual. So we go through these performances by ourselves, for ourselves, so that we can get that feedback and review what we have gone through the year and know how we're supposed to go through another year. Of course, we all know people come up with New Year resolutions that they don't have plans for. They don't have any tasking for. They don't even know. They just come out, wake up one morning, and they say, oh, my New Year resolution is I will do that, and I will do that. You know, you need to know the purpose of your review summary, and also to evaluate your opportunities, your achievements, your weaknesses, your strengths, and the areas you need to take advantage of to improve yourself and have more essential ideas for the upcoming year. It's not just what you just do and it's over, okay? It's not just what you do and it's over like that. So in this broadcast today, we're going to be discussing what an annual review is, the tips for preparing the assessments, and also how to go through the reviews. We're going to go through some of the areas you need to, like I said, 7-8 dimensions that you need to look into, and then I'll end up by giving us like a quick summary of the day-to-day, what we're going to do by day-to-day. By the time you're ending up having a total idea of what your 2024 should be, your expectations for every month, for the whole year, and things like that. That's what we're going to do. So some of the things you're going to get ready for our daily broadcast when it starts is your notebooks. Remember all your notebooks that you need to get ready, okay? Your big notebook that we have all about your year. You're supposed to get it. And then get your colorful papers. Just go and do your shopping, and this will actually help you. You can also get your board. Get a board or a cardboard that you're going to use, a thicker board that you're going to use to do your vision board. Okay, if you want to have one general vision board, or you want to have specific vision boards, you get that ready. Then you also get your dream book. Get a dream book, what you that will look like maybe your dream book, where you're going to write down your dreams, and as you're achieving them, you're ticking them. So, okay, all these notebooks, we have to get all of them ready for our daily reviews. Incidentally, I might not be in the country, but I'll try as much as possible to make sure I go on that everyday broadcast with us wherever I will be. You will be knowing where I am by the time I'm there. We'll look at the time conditions and how we'll meet. All right, so that means for me, I'm going to travel with quite a lot of notebooks because I have to keep showing us and doing it with us. All right, so again, we're going to be looking at today, like I said, the 7 dimensions or the 8 dimensions, okay, to review in 2023, so that it can help you to shape a brighter 2024. and I'm just going to go straight to those places for review so that you can start your review. Get your notebook. I have my notebook out there. I didn't come out with it. Rush. It's at the head of my bed. My 2023 review book is at the head of my bed. The book is blue. Don't worry, I will still show you later. It's like this. It's something like this book that has a cover and has what you use to hold it, but that one is blue. So already I have written down some of the things I'm going to be reviewing, and I left space for them. So that's what you should also do. The first place and the most important area or dimension of review that you need to do is your personal growth, your personal development. That is the number one. Your personal development, okay? That is number one. Hello, Josephine, Abimbola, Olariwaju, Ireoluwa, Dikbeju, Gogo, Imabong, Sarah. Okay, you're all watching. Thank you for joining me. You can greet so I can welcome you. I already seen your name. You're all my followers. So just greet so I can welcome you. All right. So personal growth. Personal development, that's the first area. Evaluate your personal development, your personal achievement, and the challenges you faced in 2023. You need to evaluate them. So get out your notebook. When you bring out your notebook, you're going to write down what personal development have you gotten in 2023, okay? Which skills did you gain or did you learn? Which new skills did you learn in 2023? How many books were you able to read in 2023? Okay, these are all the things. And the books you read, what techniques did you learn? What skills did you acquire? Okay, those are some of the things. And then what were your most significant personal accomplishments to yourself? Is it that you now communicate better? Is it that you now tell your stories better? Is it that you have a more controlled and self-controlled life? Your own personal accomplishment. What is it? How did you overcome obstacles and setbacks? How is your emotional health? Okay, some of those things are some of the things you need to look at personal growth. Then the second area is your health and well-being. You know, it's all about you. You cannot give what you don't have. You have to start first of all with you. Okay, hello. I can see Pastor John. John has joined us in Instagram. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Olubukola Kehinde also joined us in Instagram and they are waving. Thank you. Please help me to share to friends, family, so that they can join us, okay? So your health and well-being is the second area. Thank you for the thumbs up on Facebook. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. All right, so, you know, you start first of all with your person. And that's why I started with personal development. I always tell my staff when I in school, I run a school. And I always tell them, if you've stayed for a whole year and you will not be able to list out the skills you have acquired that year or improved on, and you're not able to list out some of the techniques you have learned, either in your job, either in your relationship, with people, either in your, emotion and things like that, you need to be able to say, these are the skills I have learned. And then the second place is your health and well-being. Look, let me tell us, especially for a lot of us women and a lot of us men at this our middle age, a lot of us are so concerned about circumstances, situations, projects, children, that we're not taking care of ourselves. You need to assess your physical, your mental, and your emotional health. Did you attain a balanced lifestyle? Did you attain a balanced lifestyle? What habits positively or negatively impacted your well-being in 2023? You need to know it. What are some of those things you did, the habits, you allowed yourself to go through? Did you wake up early? Did you do your exercises? Did you do your meditation and your mindfulness? Did you actually exhibit a heart of gratitude? Okay, you need to identify areas for improvement and strategies that you need to use to enhance your overall health. Your well-being is one very important area that you also need to work on and have a vision and a plan. Okay, so we'll go back again to our 2023 goals that we wrote in 2022 before we enter 2023, and we're going to look at all those health goals that we had. Did we achieve it? Some of us that say we're going to lose 20 pounds, 10 kg, that you're going to start waking up early, that you're going to go off some of your medications and make sure you're now using healthier lifestyle. Did you accomplish it? That's what you need to ask yourself. Then number 3, the third area is your relationships. You need to review your relationships with your family members, with your spouse, first of all. How did your relationship go in 2023? With your children, how did your relationship go? With your house staff, how did your relationship go? With your friends, how did your relationship go? Your colleague and even in your community. Did you nurture meaningful connections? Okay? Were there some people you were connected to and you had real impact and influence in their lives? Were there conflicts that you needed to have resolved that you want to end 2023 with? Consider how you can deepen your existing relationships and forge new supportive connections. The third area must be your relationship. Then the fourth area is your career and your education. Now, career and education is different from personal development. You need to note the difference, okay? Personal development has to do with your skills, your personal values that you have gotten. Sometimes you get it from your career and your education, but most times it's what we call personal education, schooling, okay? Not schooling, but something you have done by yourself. So you need to evaluate your professional growth. Now we talk about your job satisfaction, your educational pursuit. Like for me, I have looked at myself. I have stayed long enough on this mountain. You know what the scripture said? Oh, you have stayed long enough. So I must do something about my education. I must go ahead and get another degree somehow. It just have to happen in 2024 or start off in 2024. So what are your career highlights or your challenges? Did you achieve your set career or educational goal for 2023? You need to identify the areas to invest for further growth and development. Look at your job. You know, some of us, we just stay on the job. We're doing the same thing year after year. And then we're looking at some people surpassing us and we're wondering why. If you remain in the same educational level, you've not added, how do you even expect your employers to do more than what they are doing for you? So the fourth area is your education and your career. Then the fifth area, which is very, very important, is your financial health. Like I told us, 8 dimensions of health. You will see them being mentioned as I'm talking about the evaluation today. Your financial health. You need to review your financial status. Where were you in 2022? Where are you December 2023? If you keep doing the same thing you did in 2022, if that's what you did in 2023, I would almost know what your answer would be. No improvement. So for your financial health, what is your status? How much did you make in 2022? Some people say, Nigeria was so bad. Nigeria this one, US this one, UK this one, inflation here and there. And that brings me to the fact that what matters is not your national economy. It's not what the economy of the country where you live that matters. It's your personal economy that matters. And I want to ask you that question today. What are you doing about your personal economy? You know, some people wake up and they are like, they talk faith. Remember that the scripture says, faith without action is dead. Faith without action is dead. You need to put action into all those faith talks, okay? Did you meet your financial goal this year, 2023? How many days? I know that I have prayed, though. I'm believing for God of one day. That we come and just do that one day miracle for us. But again, you need to reflect on how you can better manage your finances and plan for the future. Concerning budgeting, your spending habits, your saving habits, new business. You know, and that brings me to the fact that there is nobody who is still depending solely on one source of income. that can actually meet up. You can't meet up with one source of income. You must have extra streams of income. And that's why I invite us, chat me on my WhatsApp number, okay? Chat me on my WhatsApp number +2347035151642 so that you will be able to join us with this our extra income that you use your part-time to do. You use your extra time to do, okay? And it's international. My WhatsApp number is +234 703-515-1642 +234 703-515-1642. All right, so that's my WhatsApp number. You know, I was discussing with somebody today and I said, I got to a bridge on Friday, and as I was in that bridge, I'm like, oh my goodness, where am I going to get this from? I'm not going to talk in details because this is Facebook. I'm not going to. Hey, what do? And something just came to my mind. Have you checked your Forever Global Pay? I said, I collected money from it not too long ago. I don't think there'll be something there. Somebody said, just check. It doesn't take you anything to check. So I just went online and I checked. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I got enough to resolve my problem for oh my goodness. You know, this business is such a wonderful business. You earn in UK, US, Zambia, Europe, all parts of Europe. You earn everywhere. So the money was just accumulating just by my going live, sending links to people, and people were buying, and I didn't check. I was like, because nobody called me really from US and Canada that much. I know that a lot of people will chat and say, oh, can we have the link? I'll just check. And I was not calculating. I was not checking. They'll get email, oh, this one, I wasn't even just recording or anything. So I was so excited. What's your financial health? Where are you earning from? You know, this business gives you an opportunity to earn from everywhere in the world as long as you can have access to people. And of course, we know that social media has made it so easy for us to be able to access people. On Monday, I was live and I was talking about collagen, okay? I was talking about collagen and I talked about, let me see if I still have all those bottles here. And then I talked about, okay, I don't have the infinite. I was talking about collagen, this liquid one, and then the bottle one. I don't have the bottle here. Must have taken it to the room. And I was talking about it. And you know, from Monday till now, I have sold so many packs of this. Just because of that one video that I did. One video that I just, did for less than 1 hour. Up till now, in fact, what made me come late was because I have a client in US that was buying and she had one slight problem and I needed to go on Google Meet to show her where to click and things like that. So it took 5 minutes into my time talking with her and trying to show her. This is a business you do from the comfort of your home. This is a business you do no matter where you are in the world. I was discussing with someone again this evening and I'm like, I've been away from my house, this is my house, for 6 weeks, 6 months out in 2023 and 6 months in 2023. More than 6 months. I mean, even from Nigeria, okay, 6 months out, 6 months in. And I was still doing my business. What business or what job will you be doing? And you will be able to go out and it will still be paying you. What is your financial health? What is your financial status? What are you doing? What are you going to do in 2024 to make sure that you don't end up the way your 2023 is ending? It's something you need to ask yourself. And then another area is the 6th area, which is your contributions, your impact, and your influence. Assess the contribution you make to your community, to your family, to your extended family, to your church members, to your colleague, or causes you care about. What are some of the things you do? Or you're just there living for yourself. You know, when as I'm evaluating 2023, I'm a little sad concerning my contributions and my impact and the cost of my foundation, my Camp Alive Foundation. And that even made me to call up one of my team members, and I said, what happened? What happened this year? How come we were not able to be able to hold the children conference in 10 stations like we usually do? And they're saying, hey, things happen here. But that's not it, okay? So those are some of the things you need to influence. How did you positively impact others? Reflect on your volunteer work. Reflect on your initiatives, on your foundation, on your help, on your welfare, on your help ministry. It's not only about us. Remember that what matters is what we'll be remembered for. Consider how you can contribute to make a meaningful difference in as many people's life as possible. That's also what we are living for. Hello, Pastor Laura. How are you? How is the Sabbath doing? Hello, Safia Ritu. Peace. Hello, Peace. How are you doing? Hello, Lara. And how are you doing? Balogu, how are you doing? Stella Rinzechi, how are you doing? I have Sure Refuge, how are you doing? Mercy Ekong, Grace, Prosper, you're all highly welcome, and thank you for joining us in this review. So I'm talking about your contribution and impact. Please, I beg of you. I didn't start big. I started small. And I always ask myself every day, who have I touched? Every week, who have I impacted? Until I started asking myself, what contribution have I made to this, to ministry, to other people's ministry? What contributions have I made to smaller ministries? What am I doing to help other people's life? I ask myself that. And then I begin to evaluate, what am I going to do to improve on that, okay? So the seventh area is your hobbies and your recreation. Also very, very important. Remember, we're talking about personal evaluation, the dimensions of review. You need to consider the activities that brought you joy and relaxation. It's all part of it. What are the activities that brought you joy and relaxation? Did you prioritize your hobby and your leisure time? Oh my goodness. Leave you. My husband will say you like traveling. I really, you can see me. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I really enjoyed myself this year. Some of the places I needed to enjoy myself, I did it. And I actually used my hobby. My hobby is research. I used it fully this year. My hobby is training and teaching. Well, maybe as much as last year, but I tried my best with this busy schedule I had, okay? So did you prioritize your hobby and your leisure time? How did these activities contribute to your overall well-being? How did it add to your overall well-being? Okay, how did it add to it? And then you need to plan to contribute or explore new hobbies for balance and fulfillment. You need to explore. Don't just sit and say, oh, my hobby is just reading, my hobby is just this, and you just remain there. You need to explore. I started exploring one, and I found that a leisure time. So I give myself like 10 to 15 minutes every day to stay away. I normally do it between 1 and 2 p.m. To just stay away from work, stay away from every other thing I would normally do, and listen to a story. I love stories about people's life. So I've just gotten an app where I can listen to 15-minute story of a movie or, something, 15 minutes that will, I'm looking for, okay, what do I learn from it? And the one I'm listening to now, I'm learning a lot about social media because it's social media based. The woman is working on helping, what do they call it? All these tasks to go on social media and become really pronounced on social media. That's why I took up that story. So it has her personal life and things like that. So you need to explore new hobbies that can actually help you. And that's the 7. And then the 8th one is mindfulness and reflection. That's the 8th one, the Jara that I said I was going to add for us today. Mindfulness and reflection. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Promise. How are you? Thank you. Good evening. Dolumole, okay, or Dolumols. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome. So evaluate your practice for staying present and mindful. How was your meditation in 2023? Did you incorporate moments of reflection or meditation into your routine? Absolutely important. If you didn't, it's part of the things we're going to be discussing concerning 2024. Reflect on how mindfulness practices impacted your overall well-being and consider ways to deepen this aspect in the coming year. Okay, so these are the 8 areas. I'll run through them, the ones that I'm talking about today. There are other areas that you yourself can actually add for yourself. The first area is personal growth. The second area is your health and well-being. The third area is your relationship. The fourth area is your career and your education. The fifth area is your financial health. The sixth area is contribution and impact and influence on people. And then mindfulness, okay, is the 8th area. But now look to the future. Think about your career and the role you want to take in the future. What skills do you need to develop to get there? Okay, these are some of the things you need to think about. Take out time and watch this video again and write down these areas, because we're going to be looking at them as we go ahead in our daily, everyday evaluation when we'll come to do it, and then planning for 2024. Make sure you explain what you enjoy doing most. Okay, set goals and new challenges. Even if you only have positive feedback to give, you should encourage yourself to continue improving by helping set goals and new challenges for yourself. And again, one area we need is, don't base feedback on results. It's not all about results. Results are important too, but be careful not to base positive feedback exclusively on results. Sometimes, even if you put forth your best effort, okay, in a project, okay, it could fail due to some external circumstances and external reasons. It's at these times that positive feedback can be most effective in counteracting that demotivating feeling you might be having or experiencing for not seeing effort put in bringing the results required. So what do you do at that moment? What have you learned? That's what you ask yourself. I call it school, and I call it school fees. Okay, when I go through a project and it doesn't succeed, I just use it as my school fees, like I did one this year. So 3 days ago, I was just thinking, I said, hey, I spent so and so to do this thing and nothing came out of it. And then to bring alive the dying man, let me put it that way, I added more money and still it didn't do. So when I wanted to get something told me, but that's your school fees. Okay, so that's my school fees for that area. So don't base all your feedback on results. Sometimes you fail. When you fail, you ask yourself, like I always do, God, what's the appointment in this disappointment? What am I learning from here? And I write them down, and then I move forward with life. Providing valuable and constructive feedback can also help create your next steps towards smart goals and effective development plans. You don't have to all get it right. Hello, Makari Edith. Good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me and for greeting. Hello, Akbene King. Thank you for joining me and for greeting also. We're all highly welcome. So you also need to have some of these positive notes. The review you give should have a mutual understanding and a clear way forward. When you're reviewing, there has to be an understanding between you and the circumstances, the situation, and even those review. And then call yourself to your review meeting. You. I normally say I, me, myself, the Holy Spirit, God the Father, God the Son. We will sit down to do this review. Okay? So that you will be able, in that your review meeting, you will set achievable goals for next year, address expectations that you in that your meeting, and then the review should also provide you with some kind of clear plans and actions. And then make sure that as you're reviewing, one thing you should do to yourself is, what are the setbacks of 2023 and what are your achievements of 2023? Have a page, an unending page, because as you're remembering it, start now. What are all the things you achieved in 2023? Write them down, as little as, oh, I was able to, like, let me see one of the things I will say now. Okay, I can even put as much as, for the first time I saw a pecan trees, I was able to pick up pecans, and I was able to crush pecans to eat pecans in Houston. Do you understand? That's an achievement. I've never seen a pecan tree before all my life. Talk less of being in a place where I was able to view over 1,000 pecan trees, and I was able to pick the seeds, and I was able to crush it and eat it under the tree. That's an achievement. I'm just trying to tell you, thank you for the love, thank you for the thumbs up, that as little as things like this are good achievements for you. Another achievement I had, I told you, you saw me looking at let it snow. I woke up one morning in UK that time, and I said, God, I'm in UK in December. I don't know if it will snow, but Lord, I want to confirm that you answer my prayer. Please, can you give me snow before I leave UK? I'm just in UK for 3 days, but can you just give me snow? And do you know that let it snow that I did video for did not last for more than 30 minutes. That snow, I don't even think it was up to 30 minutes. The snow just came down for me to show me that God answers my prayers, to show me that God hears me. For me, it's an achievement, okay? Then have another sheet where you will write all your setback, all the things that you didn't do well that you felt you should do well. You need to write all of them down. Like I can tell you, this year, as I was thinking also, when I'm talking about my failed project, it's a project that I discussed with my coach, and my coach was like, are you sure this thing will succeed? I still went ahead to do it. She said, okay, try it, okay? So those are some of the things I'm going to write down. I'm also going to write down, I wanted to go on do whatever schooling I needed to do, and I didn't do it. Those are your setbacks. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. You're also going to put it in that place under your setback area, okay? So for the positive feedback will give you, the confidence and belief that you will be able to possess to enter 2024, and then your setbacks will also give you, your achievement will give you that confidence you need, and then also your setback will also give you that caution that you need and that lesson that you also need. So providing valuable and constructive feedback can actually help you to create your step towards smart goals and effective development plans that you should have. All right, so before we close, I'm going to be telling us some of the areas we're going to be looking at day by day from next week. We're going to do 1 week towards the 7 days towards the end of the year to do that, okay? Hello, Evelyn. Good evening. How are you? Mojiriola, how are you doing? Good evening. If it's Senegalese, good evening. All right, those that are not greeting, let me just not take our time because I want this video to just be like 40 minutes at most, okay? So those areas will be your year 2024 goals in all areas of your life. We are going to be looking at like 8, 9, 10 areas of your life. Number 1, your health and fitness, okay, your physical well-being, your intellectual life, the growth of your mind and your intellect, your emotional life, handling and understanding emotions. We're going to be looking at all these places. Your character, your intrinsic values and your traits. We're going to be looking at that because these are also some of the little areas you need to improve on. Your spirituality. We're going to be looking at it, how do you connect to God? How do you connect to the Holy Spirit? How do you relate with all this? And then the 6th area will be your relationship, your love relationship. Let's even look at if you're married, your husband. If you're not married, when are you getting married? If you're widowed, we're going to be looking at your love relationship. Then number 7th area will be parenting for those of us who are parents or future parents to be, okay? You're going to be looking at your relationship with your children. How are you going to improve that? We're going to be looking at our social life, your relationship with your friends and your community, your financial life. Number 9, very, very important. Your relationship with your money, with your assets. Number 10, we're going to be looking at your career, your profession, your pursuits and your ambition. And then number 11, your quality of life, your overall quality of life, including your environment. Because also for that area, for me, that's what I'm looking at. What is your environment? Are you in your dream environment? It's a question you need to ask yourself, and it's something you need to do about 2024. You need to plan about it. If you're not in your dream environment, if it's those abroad in the Western world, they will say, what is your zip code? Are you like excited? Are you like proud of your zip code? All right. So, and then finally, number 12, we're going to look at your life vision, your total purpose for your calling. We're not going to follow this in sequence that I have read it out. We will just follow them according to some sequence. There are a dozen of them. So we'll take some days. For the 7 days, we're going to come up live every day. So help me share, and invite your friends and family members to join us in that last 7 days, which is going to start on Christmas Day. Yeah, yes, okay. Let's start it on let me leave you to enjoy Christmas. Let's start it on the 26th. So we start it on the 26th, and then we end it maybe like 2nd. So that will be that 7 days. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Any day we meet, we move it. I'm going to be traveling during that week, but I just hope that I'll be able to, that day I'm traveling, to be able to find time to also go live for us to do that. Okay, so like I said, you look at your long-term goal, the purpose for which you have been called, your calling. You look at your calling. What's your calling? Okay, what's your calling? Why are you here on earth? Those are some of the things we are also going to be looking at during that period. Wow. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this broadcast. But remember, let me carry my box and see if I'll see that. Where did I put it? Okay, yeah, I've seen it. So remember, there is a promo going on, because if we look at yourself, how are you aging? Collagen, like I said, from Monday is one of the areas you need to look into. Are you getting enough from your food? Because once you're 50 years, you're making 50% of the collagen your body needs. So you need to supplement the remaining 50%. If you're 70 years, you're making only 30%. So you need to supplement up to 70% of collagen to your body, or else you will become so flabby that when you look at yourself, you will wonder. That's what we did on Monday, we did on Wednesday, and a lot of people have been buying. And I want to say thank you to all those in US. US people have come up. A lot of US people bought between yesterday and today. And then I think Ibadan has joined. And there's another state also that we delivered newly today. Where was that? Abuja also, yes. Abuja people have. Grace has bailed you people. So let's have more of Abuja people, okay, ordering their own. So, and those of you who have ordered, by tomorrow, next week, you'll be getting yours, that you're from long distance. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for always believing in me. And make sure you chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642, so that you'll be able to join us in making sure your financial health is what it should be. Thank you all. These are all my personal care products, including shampoo and conditioner. Okay, let me just show you. All 3 factor for anti-wrinkles, propolis cream for acne, of course my tooth gel, bright tooth gel, my aloe jelly. I use this to bath the jelly, and so many others. I showed all these on Monday. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you. God bless you. Love you all. Do I have any question? I don't think any question came in today. We are all just listening and thinking. So just go and watch the video over again. Get your notebooks ready and get ready for our 1 week schooling to review your 2023 and also have a very wonderful 2024 plan day by day, day to day. Love you all. Bye.